Hello and welcome back to my Tarot Corner. So, although today is the funeral of the Queen, I couldn't ignore the Harples completely. And that is because last week, apparently, Meghan asked for an audition with King Charles. And apparently it was done in writing as auditions with the king are requested, and she requested for a one-on-one audition with the king. So what is on her mind? What is she trying to pull here? What does she want? We know that a lot of things are not going their way. Sunshine Sachs actually sacked them completely, apparently because they did not pay them the money that they owed, and then once they did pay them, Sunshine Sachs said goodbye. But other articles are talking about lucrative deals that are just waiting for the Sussexes. And before the Queen died, there was talk about a possibility of doing dog food or dog merchandise advertisements because they adopted a new dog. So there is a lot of the talk. All of the talking about the Harples is controversial because some say good things, some say that they get a lot of support in the USA. Lady C actually said that they are very much supported and they are part of the New World Order, and she mentioned things like Nazism and fascism, and so that is one thing. But on the other thing is that we do know that they are living over their ability financially. They are in financial distress. So what is Meghan going to ask King Charles? So I'm going to take a few cards to see the energies, and then I'm going to take the middle card and the underlying energy. So before I start, this is a tarot reading. It is vibrational, it is open to interpretation, it exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourself. So let's see what does the tarot tell us about Rachel, Meghan's intentions. So I'm going to start with this card, and this is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is how Meghan wants to be seen. This is the queen that has social responsibility, someone who cares about the environment, someone who cares about others, not about herself. This is how she wants to be seen. She doesn't want to be seen as the Queen of Wands, who she really is. She is trying to change her image. This is the idealistic queen. This is the person who has social responsibility, who will sacrifice her relationships for the good of everyone. So this is how she wants to be seen. The next card that I'm getting here is the Ten of Swords, and this is the Ten of Swords reversed. So the Ten of Swords is a very hard card when it is in the reverse position. When it is in the upright position, we can see that the ice here is starting to thaw. And then it means that the person is about to open his eyes and see a new light. as in the Rider-Waite tarot. Here, when it is in the reverse position, this is a very hard card. This is a card of someone who is in deep, deep despair. This is a card of someone who is going through a terrible storm and is unable to see reality as it is. So she's unable to learn the lesson in order to be able to start thawing the ice and melting this ice and seeing the sunlight, because she's not willing to learn the lessons. She's not willing to listen to others. She's not willing to see things differently. So she's still in a very, very difficult place of being unable to get over the storm, being unable to open her eyes, being unable to get up and to see things as they really are. Okay, the next card is the Lovers. So the Lovers card, and this is the Lovers in the reverse position. This is how I know when the card is in the reverse position. We see here the sun is darkened, and this is the upright position when the sun is lighter. So here we see the sun rays, So here we see the Lovers in the reverse. Now the Lovers is a card of cutting out whatever, being very total, cutting out whatever is unneeded from your life in order to go forward. But when it is in the reverse, first of all, we see how difficult it is for Meghan to understand that she needs to change things in her life. She needs to cut the things that are be redundant from her life and to start a new pathway. This card shows her being a procrastinative person, someone who compromises, someone who is hesitant and indecisive, someone who is having difficulty in moving to the next stage. And all of these things are just showing us how difficult her situation is, and maybe this is what she's going to tell Prince Charles. Let's see what the middle card says. And the middle card says Page of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed. And the Page of Cups is the artist, a person who needs a person who is able to create, but also a person who is emotionally unstable, a person who needs mental healing, mental psychological treatment. So this card is showing us that she is because she is it is in the reverse. It shows us that she is finding it hard to express what she really wants. She is having communication problem, and that is why people don't like her, and that is why she feels the need to buy people that will come to a walkabout and fake this beautiful welcoming hug. This is someone who has emotional problems. She's depressed. She's feeling secluded, but it is also a card of someone who is extravagant. So this is another card that we get, another way of seeing Meghan, and we know that she is extravagant. And the last card, which is the underlying energies, is the Seven of Swords upright. So this card shows us that she is planning something, that she's strategizing, she is thinking about how to get out of all of that bad situation, and this is why she approached King Charles. This is part of her strategy. This is part of her planning, and this card doesn't even need to be in the reverse for me to tell you that this is conniving, This is about thinking how she can cunningly trap King Charles, how she can convince him to do something that maybe he wasn't willing to do. So I'm taking here a card from the Dark Mirror Oracle, and let's see what it says. And it says, I won't cry for you. So the tears that Meghan is maybe showing, or the sad faces that she's showing, are fake. She actually is not sad. She doesn't feel any sadness. This card is showing us that wait a minute, something, when it's over, closure must be created, not just found. So this is about not really feeling, this is about not really shedding tears, not for the queen, not for anyone. And this is why we got her in a fake smile, in a smile, concealing a smile. She is just not really crying for the queen, not really crying for anyone, but she will try to convince everyone that she is really grieving and feeling sad. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. And just don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and whatever we need to do in order to get this channel a little bit bigger. Thank you and goodbye.